Okay, welcome. Welcome everyone. In this video, you're going to learn how to use Photoshop to crop your images and how to add brightness and contrast by adjusting your levels. Right now, this is being recorded live in front of my fifth hour studio audience. Let's hear a round of applause, live audience. There we go. There we go. Fun. See, we have fun. We have fun. I got an image open in Photoshop that is great. There's a video about how to do that if you're still confused. So let's start with crop. So crops are adjustments that are going to help you kind of recompose your photos after the fact. So let's say there's something distracting that you want cut out, or otherwise it's just not the right ratio. So I am going to go to my toolbar, and it's going to be the fifth, so 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth option from the top. It's going to be the crop tool. You can also access the crop tool by pressing the C key. So either way, we'll open it up. So now I have my crop. And you'll notice there's these kind of dotted lines around my image. So there's two different ways of cropping, and I'll show you both. So way number one, you can go to the edges and just start pulling it in. Notice when you release, everything inside your rectangle stays clear. Everything else gets a little shaded. So that's way number one, is just a click in the corners. Way number two is you bring your cursor to where you'd like, and then you can click and drag to make a selection area. Okay, if you don't like your crop or you want to undo the selection area, you're going to either have to go up here to do cancel, or more conveniently, just press the escape key. There. So I'm going to make a crop. So let's say I want to remove this bar from this image. I don't like this. I am going to click and drag down. Now that bar is removed. When I'm done, and I would tell Photoshop I am done with my crop, I'm going to press either the check mark up here or enter. So I press enter. Now my image has been cropped. If you notice, it's kind of long. It's no longer the shape it was before. So if your shape is important, we're going to have to maintain a certain aspect ratio. So in order to do that, we're going to go up to our tool options or tool menu. Right now this says unconstrained. I'm going to click on it, and when I click and hold, now I have a whole bunch of different options. So these are the different aspect ratios. These are the most common that you'll be using. So 1 by 1 square, 4 by 5 equals 8 by 10 if you do the math. We're actually going to do 2 by 3. I'm going to stay in a 2 by 3 ratio, primarily because that's the ratio that your camera's sensor is. So when you take pictures, it's primarily going to be in a 2 by 3 ratio. So when I select it, now it's constrained. So as I click and drag, everything I'm going to do, sorry, it gets a little jumpy when you go to the edges, everything I do, it's going to stay in that ratio. This is nice for if I want to print a 4 by 6, I'll know it's exactly a 4 by 6. So that is good. I'm going to press escape for now, because I don't need that. I'm going to press escape again, because I don't want that either. If you want to get off your crop tool, my suggestion, just go to your first tool. It's going to be the move tool, and just click on it. That way you won't keep accidentally trying to crop things. One final thing I do want to talk about, when you are cropping, and I'm going to go back to unconstrained, make sure you're not extending beyond the picture plane. If you extend beyond the picture plane and press enter, okay, now I have this empty black space. That's not going to look good for your picture. You never want empty space. So I'm just going to go back here. I'm going to drag. As soon as I start getting close to my picture, it'll automatically snap to it. So that helps you avoid accidentally going off the image. So that is the crop tool, and you'll be using this a lot. Cropping is often my first line of defense when I'm editing photos. It's a good place to start. So now that we've cropped, we're going to talk about levels. So there's a few different ways of getting to levels. Here's the way I'd like you to access it. Number one, avoid these adjustments over here. Some people have learned to make layer adjustments. That's okay, it is fine, but we're eventually going to be making photo composites, and layer adjustments will start to affect more than just the image we want them to affect. So ignore these for now. Instead, I would like you to access them from your menu. So go to Menu and go to Image, go to Adjustments, and go to Levels. Also note, your keyboard shortcut is going to be Command L. So actually I'll do that right now. So Command L will open your levels. So you'll have this new option. What you see here, this is known as a histogram. And this funny looking roller coaster thing is actually a visual representation of our lights and darks in our images. On the left hand side, where this black triangle is, this represents pure black. So if I see any lines here, that is 100% black pixel, no other color data. On the opposite, that is the right hand side, this is white. So anything here is 100% white pixel, no variations, pure white. In the middle, this is pure gray, so 100%, well, I guess 50% pure gray. So that's nice to know because you can see kind of where the values are. When you take a photo, you don't usually want the values to be all on one side. That's normally a bad sign. That normally means your photo is too dark or too light. You'd like to have them dispersed a little. So I'm going to show you how to move some of these values around. So I'm going to start by clicking on this black triangle, and I'm going to start moving it to the right. So as I do this, you should notice it's immediately getting darker and darker. Okay, right now, what this does is everything to the left of this arrow, or this little triangle, has now become a pure black pixel. So where there once was subtlety in colors, those are gone now. Now it's pure black. And while what I did right here looks kind of cool, for now we don't want to go into extremes. We want to make our adjustments subtle. So I'm going to actually go back a little bit. If you adjust the right-hand side, same thing. This is how we're going to brighten our images. So I'm taking those pixels and I'm turning them from kind of white to all white. And again, looks kind of cool, but it's not really what we're going for. We want our photos to still look like natural images, not computer-assisted art. Later we'll do that. If you adjust the middle one, this will kind of help adjust your contrast, because moving your grays around. But for now, if I want to edit this photo, here's what I would do. Right now I notice I have this huge gap in my black areas. There's just a lot of empty space. So I'm going to drag that over to the right a little. As I drag that, I'm going to start getting some contrast. Contrast is kind of the difference between the light and the dark values. So notice, you're going to be able to see things a little more clearly. I'm also then going to, I don't think I have to adjust my whites too much. I have a little spike here on pure white, so that's fine. I am going to just kind of touch my middle grays just to see kind of if one way is better or not. I'm going to leave it over here so it's a little bit darker. I think that helps accentuate kind of the chain that's going on. And when I'm done, I'm press OK. So I'm press OK. Now I've adjusted my levels. If you want to go back a step to see what it looked like before, I'm going to teach you how to use the undo and redo commands. So I have some more keyboard shortcuts coming towards you. So a very easy way to go back in time in Photoshop, press the Command button and then tap Z. So Command Z will go back one step. So I just did Command Z. That just took me back. You can also go up to Edit and step backwards or step forwards. But that took me back to the way I was before I did the levels adjustment. If I press Command Z again, it'll take me forward a step. So now it's what it was after I did the levels adjustments. So you may have a personal preference, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say it looks better with the levels adjustment. The extra darkness I added really kind of helps focus on this chain. So that is good. Let's say I want to go back more than one step, because again, Command Z will only take you back and forth one step. So if I want to go back to the beginning or back a couple steps, one slight variation. I'm going to press Command and Option at the same time, and then tap Z. and I can keep tapping Z, and it'll keep taking me back in steps. So now I'm all the way back to the beginning. So Command Option Z will keep stepping you back. Photoshop allows you to control exactly how many different steps it saves. I believe it defaults at 20. You can have it do more, but then it starts eating up your RAM. So 20 is a good number. So I actually want to go back. If I want to start all over again, I can go to my tools and change something. But as soon as you change something at a previous save state, like I am now at the beginning, it will get rid of any other changes I made. So I don't want to do that for now. So I'm just going to press Command Z, and it's going to take me back to where I started from. So it redid everything. So again, Command Z takes me back to where I was. Command Z brings me back. So that is making adjustments. I'm going to briefly talk about saving one more time. So File, if I choose to do Save, it's going to save over my original image. So as of now, the one that says Photocopy, if I actually look at a preview of it, in Photo 1, Static versus Dynamic, since I just saved it, this is what it looks like now. Okay, my crop is taking effect of some of my level adjustments. So just be sure, if you're choosing File Save, that you're okay that you're saving over the original. If you're not, go to File Save As, and it'll make a new copy. So actually, I want to redo this demo for... Actually, I'm not going to redo this demo for other classes because I'm making a video. So I'm okay with that. So that is how to use Photoshop to crop, how to actually use Photoshop to crop in different aspect ratios, how to adjust your levels, how to read your histogram, and how to adjust your brightness, lightness, darkness, and your contrast along the way. We also covered how to step back in time and how to save and the difference between save and save as. So enjoy the video, get used to doing this, because again, you'll be doing this a lot. Thank you.